So, what's going on, people? It's AFlyingModem, casual gamer that likes to play competitively. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by. Want to thank you all for the support. And I've said this on Twitter, but we're close to 600 subs. If we reach 600 subs, or whenever we reach 600 subs, I'll finally put out my video of my custom build rig of my Ryzen 7 and so on. I call it the Phoenix, so I hope y'all like that and all that jazz. What's going on? It's been a minute. I've been slacking. I do apologize for that. So let's try to jump right into it. If you enjoy it, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And you know, comment down below with your thoughts. So with all that being said, what you're watching is some Titanfall 2 gameplay. I'm playing Last Titan Standing. I meant to put this gameplay out like a while ago, but like I said, I've been lagging behind and so on and so forth, right? But what's special about this gameplay is it's more than just, oh, I do really good in the gameplay. Combat gameplays has always been like a favorite of mine. That feeling where you're down and it's not looking good and the odds are stacked against you, and when you rise over them odds and come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat, that feeling is impeccable. Like, it's just, it feels great. Like damn, I did that shit, you know? And that's what this gameplay is. So I hope y'all enjoy the gameplay. Again, let me know with your comments down below. You see, just a moment ago, I was trying to escape death, and my teammate was blocking me. He was trying to move, but he was trying to protect me. He tried to put the vortex shield up, but ultimately I died. And he was like in a chat, he was like, yo, my bad. And this is from my stream. Follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. We have a lot of fun out there. We talk about a lot of various different things. But you know, the quality A1 and so on and so forth. I just made a Twitch affiliate. If you haven't heard, that video will be up here. It's a little skit / announcement video I did. But regardless of any of that, I wanted to talk with y'all about just being competitive on video games, because like I said, I'm the casual gamer that plays competitively, right? So I play games, make YouTube videos, and stream because it's a hobby of mine. It's fun. I love to do it. Well, I also play multiplayer online to be the best. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I want to be the best. So when I'm on multiplayer games and everything, look at me, like setting them up. They only seen him, right? So they wait for me. And like when I swung that sword, I remember this moment because I was like, oh shit, I gave away my position. They didn't even see me though. And then, you know, this crazy shit happened. My GPU like did some crazy stuttering shit, and so the game just froze for a second. That shit was crazy. I was like, oh man, I'm about to die. But I didn't die, and they still didn't even know I was there. Like, how bad are these people to not notice that I was there until like the last second? But regardless, I play competitively, like real competitive. I'm not like in the competitive scene per se. I wouldn't mind learning and stuff like that, but maybe not on PC per se, because there's a level gap above console. Like a console, I feel like I can be like top tier, but PC, I would have to learn mouse and keyboard, and mouse and keyboard just isn't my thing. But regardless, speaking of which, I also have a video I'm planning on putting out of the Quake beta, Quake Champions beta. It's probably gonna be hilarious. But regardless of any of that, like I'm saying, I'm playing multiplayer online to be the best. I want to do the best. I want to be the best. I want to be on the top of the board. I want to know going into this match, I did everything I could to win. Now, if I'm goofing off, that's one thing. Goofing off, you should never expect to just dominate or win or anything like that, or get upset when people are using top tier guns against you because you want to quote unquote have fun using the lower tier guns. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work out like that. You can't eat your cake. You can't make your cake and eat it too, kind of thing, you know? So whenever I'm playing serious, like I'm playing serious, like serious, man, super serious. But I have fun doing it because I love being competitive. So Titanfall 2 has restored that drive in me. And in Battlefield 1, right, where I'm doing some of the craziest shit that I do, and like whatever, like it makes me feel good, but it doesn't bring out that competitive feeling. It doesn't bring out the individual feeling of being competitive. Like, I feel like I have way more one-on-one just crazy moments when I'm playing Titanfall 2 than when I'm playing Battlefield. And I hope this makes sense to most of you, if not all of you. But like when I'm playing Battlefield, it's just kind of like one-sided. It's either this or that, or more like you just never really can expect randomness. It's pretty cut and clear, like what's going on. When Titanfall 2, there's so many variables, and it keeps me on my toes so much. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons why I've been playing Titanfall 2 so heavily, is because it brought back that competitive feeling for me, that need to feel the best, the skill gap that was just there. It was just like, I have to get better. So I've been playing a lot of Titanfall 2 for that reason. Another reason is it hits home because I'm a Gundams fan. The anime franchise Gundams, I'm a huge fan. If you have not checked out this anime series called Gundams Iron-Blooded Orphan, highly recommend it if you're a Gundam fan, highly recommend it if you're an anime fan, and just highly recommend it if you want to see some cool shit. Like, Gundams Iron-Blooded Orphan, hands down, has to be, if not the best anime of all time, the best anime of 2016/2017. And I watch, excuse me, can't talk, quite a bit of anime. But regardless, it hits home. Titanfall, because I'm mainly playing on Xbox and PC now. I've had PlayStation consoles in the earlier days or whatever, and not like the earlier days of my channel, but like PlayStation 2 era, whatever, right? But PlayStation gets all the anime games. There's no Gundam titles on Xbox. I don't think there's any on PC. I may be wrong, and if I am, I probably will buy it. But Titanfall 2 fills that void of wanting to play a Gundam games, right? Like when I hop in my Titan, I feel like I'm hopping into a Gundam, and that shit is cool to me. And I'm not ashamed to say any of that shit. Like, that shit is cool. Running around in this big ass mech, destroying shit and doing all this cool shit, that shit is fly. Like, undeniably. And Transformers has always been cool to me. Zoids have always been cool to me. And we have not had a game, much of a game, I should say, that fills in those roles of jumping into giant ass machines and wrecking shop. So it's a bit of a testament to nostalgia and it being a very competitive game, even though it caters to casuals and so on and so forth, and just everything, man. Like, I'm having a lot of fun not only playing the game but streaming the game, and making videos about the game, talking about the game, learning the different aspects of the game. And there's so much more depth to the game when you are using different weapons, when you're learning the different mechanics, when you're learning things like you can't be damaged, your Titan can't be damaged if it's in the execution animation, and using that to your advantage, learning each Titan's weaknesses and strengths, how to play against them, learning how to bunny hop, learning how to grapple hook swing or spidey swing or spidey line, whatever you want to call it. Just learning these things, man, it's amazing. It feels really good. It feels like I'm back to being competitive, and on top of back to being competitive, I'm playing a game that caters to my nostalgia of Gundams and everything. Like, I was born in the 90s. I watched Gundam Wing. Like, that's one of my favorite Gundam series, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, this is when we starting to do a comeback. And like, if you didn't see before, earlier in the video, I typed in the chat after we lost 2 straight rounds, I was like, it's time for a comeback or something like that. Or I was just like, comeback, watch, or something like that. And sure enough, we came back all 3 rounds. We was on some LeBron James shit. We literally was about to lose and came back all 3 rounds. But it's the love of being competitive and the nostalgia of these things that I'm into that makes Titanfall for me so good. And I think they did this game very well. And like I said before, I wish more people played it. But I just wanted to talk with y'all and, you know, pretty much just say what's up, because I haven't put out a video in a minute. Let y'all know I'm still alive, still live streaming. I actually just missed a day because I was so tired, man. Work was crazy. I didn't get much sleep. I came straight home and thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna just lay down for a second, and ended up crashing. So, you know, there was that. If you haven't picked up the game, I would definitely suggest you pick up the game. If you haven't followed me on Twitch, Twitter, you know, any of that jazz, I would definitely suggest you follow me on Twitch. Catch these live streams, man. We be having a lot of fun. We be doing a lot of different things, playing a lot of different games. Not just Titanfall, but Titanfall's been quote unquote my main game. Besides all that, you know, all the links will be in the description. If you like the video, please like the video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And with that being said, man, I will catch you all later.